Too hot. Hi friends, it's Zoe. Even though I've already uploaded my first video on YouTube, I found this book tag, this newbie booktuber book tag last night, and I really want to do it. So even though it's on my first video, I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna jump right in with number one. Why did you start this channel? I started Booktube because I've been really inspired by watching all of the other booktubers, and I love reading. I love books, I love reading, I love talking about the books that I'm reading, and I just need to talk about them. And I have some friends around that we discuss books, but there's just so many books, and I need to talk about them all. I love reading. I really want to make more friends in this community. I want to do it in a way that's creative. I love creating things, and this is just another outlet, I think, for me to be creative. So I am really excited to start this channel, and that's why. Number two says, what are some fun and unique things that you can bring to Booktube? That I don't really know. I'm not gonna try and be super unique and out of the box, because I think that everyone is really unique in their own way. I don't know, I'm just authentically me. I think to try and be fun and unique is kind of a lot of pressure for me. I'm just genuinely here to share my love of books and my love of reading. Maybe read more manga than the typical booktuber does. Graphic novels, middle grade. I really love those genres, and I've been reading a lot of them more, so maybe that's a little bit different, but I know that there's booktubers out there that do that too. So, I don't know, I'm just gonna have fun and be myself. Number three is, what are you most excited for about this new channel? I'm just really excited to make friends. I'm excited to create something and be passionate about something new and dive into what it takes to have a YouTube channel. And I'm just excited to be in a community full of people that love the same thing I do, and that's reading and discovering new worlds and falling in love with characters and having opinions about writing and sparking discussions. I love that part about this community, so that's truly what I'm so excited for. Are you not hot yet? Better. Number four, why do you love reading? I love reading for so many different things. I think I just love discovering new worlds. I love getting lost in a book that is just so good. I love reading a book that just like makes me laugh out loud, and a book where the characters are so real. They feel like you feel like they're like your best friends. I love romances and falling in love with different people's love. Like, I think what I love most about reading is how much I learn. Even in fiction, almost especially in fiction, like I get a chance to empathize with the character that is going through struggles that I don't know personally, and struggles that I've never experienced, but I can read from their point of view and try and grasp what it's like to walk in their shoes. And I just think that's such a beautiful thing. I love that about books. I think that is my favorite thing about reading. Number five, what book or series got you into reading? I love this question. I have so many different like books and series that got me into reading. I started reading at a very young age. I started loving to read when I was in kindergarten. I kid you not, I was reading in kindergarten, and I loved, the earliest I can think back to is like the Magic Treehouse books. I loved those books. Those were like so cool. I will never forget, like every book began with them getting into the treehouse, and then the treehouse like taking them on this like magical journey, and it's just the best. I think I also really loved, what else did I love when I was young? Shel Silverstein. I loved his like Where the Sidewalk Ends. Those were so good. I loved The Wayside School. I actually have like some of them up there. Those were so silly and ridiculous by Lois Satcher. I loved those. Moving into middle school, I really loved Series of Unfortunate Events. Oh my gosh, those were like the best in middle school. In high school, I totally got into Twilight. I think everyone had at the time. And then I also really got into the Pretty Little Liars series by Sarah Shepard. Woo! That, I was like obsessed. I would scavenge our library for those books. So I've loved reading pretty much my whole life, but those were series that like really continually sparked my love for reading. Number 6 says, what questions would you ask your favorite booktuber? I have a lot of booktubers that I love. Jesse the Reader is a huge one. He, like, every time he talks about books or does a haul, like, I want to buy all of the books he talks about because he's so excited about them and he explains them so well and in such a fun way. And I adore him. I really love Miss Emma Reads a lot. I love how, like, authentic and just herself she is, and she's just, oh my gosh, she's just adorable. I love her. I also really like Peru's Project, A Clockwork Reader, Scribbles Reads. There's so many good booktubers out there, and I think I would just ask them, like, what gear do you use to start? Like, how do you edit? What do you use? What cameras do you use? Do you use a microphone? Like, what is your creative process like? Those are just some questions I think I would, like, more of the technical questions I would really love to ask all of the booktubers. Number 7 says, what challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? For me, I have a tendency to get really passionate about certain hobbies and then get really burnt out because I, like, do it too much. So for me, I think it's just, like, pacing myself, not burning out, like, remembering why I started and just continuing to make fresh content. I think that's really gonna be a challenge. And then I think getting over being awkward on camera. I don't know what to do with my hands. Anyone know that movie? I think just not being awkward on camera is gonna be, like, the hardest, but I'll get over it. It'll be fine. It's just like talking to myself. I don't talk to myself. Anyway, I think those are all the questions. Those are all the questions, and I am really excited. I love doing this tag, and I tag everyone out there who has not done this yet and who is new on BookTube. Let's be friends. Like, leave your channel below, leave tips for me below, leave kind words below. Let's just be friends. Let's talk about books that we love. I can't wait to start making, like, some really cool book related videos, and I would love to check yours out. So anyway, I hope this video was informative. I don't know how to end this. Signing off. It's been real. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great day, night, afternoon, wherever you live, and I will talk to you soon in my next video. Bye. Yes, nailed it.